guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and Verdi is in labor. So we're gathering for childbirth. We do have a crew that took the chopper out to an ancient hydroponic farm, and so we're just dismantling things for resources. We're getting tons of components, which is great. We have more steel than we'll probably be able to bring home, and a bunch of hydroponics basins. So looks like Michael's got bringing Verdi to the hospital. Hospital is under construction. We're putting some sterile tiles down. We redid the bathroom area down here, and we also adjusted Saki and Jared's house. We have this bed that's unowned for Sake's. Oh, I thought Sake, you have a child. Oh, actually, we should install this up here in Verdi's room. Your child is Mellow. Let's get Mellow assigned to your little home. And I kind of just like completely redesigned the greenhouses. So if you take a look, the glass walls allow light into, it looks like about 3 tiles in. For whatever reason, the third tile wasn't getting enough light, so I just went ahead and did 2 tiles wide. Or 2 tiles from the wall, and then I put walls on either side. We're going to be growing all of our devil strand in here, so they're going to get these swapped out, and then heel root will survive through the winter. It won't grow, but it'll at least not die or lose progress. So the hydroponics basins that we're gathering from this site, we'll go ahead and put those down outside and just replant all our heel root there. I'm not too concerned about kind of the swap over because we're pretty good on medicine right now. Sol is just like waiting patiently while Verdi gives birth. Dr. Lease, what are you doing in here? Oh yeah, you do construction. You might notice that there is a very loud sound on the map where we're digging or pumping a bunch of deep chem right now. I currently have the deep chem valve turned off. I don't know, like, I guess we'll store this, and then once these get a little lower, well, actually, we can turn it on. We can go ahead and process until these guys are full. I just don't want this spewing a bunch of, like, jugs of chem fuel out onto the lawn. So we'll just keep an eye on that and make sure that we don't overflow, and then we can turn it off until we need to turn it back on. We don't have too much going on the map. We don't have any interesting quests. We might hit up some more of these hydroponic farms just to kind of like fill out our little growing area here. What I'd like to do is I would like to get us out of growing just kind of in like the random soil that's available. Like some of it is normal, some of it is not. And I don't think we have fertile soil anywhere. So we'll see about maybe retrofitting a greenhouse into this area. Like this space is not really being used very much anymore. I think we have enough public facing bathrooms, and most people have bathrooms in their homes, that we can probably do without that. And I don't know, just to make sure, maybe we'll make this like a little bathroom area and we'll move some of that up. But I guess until Randy blesses us with some quests or we get some information out of Dr. Lease, we are just kind of making little improvements to the base as we go. Okay, hospital not so peaceful with this guy down here, but Verdi is rounding out her labor. Okay, we got a healthy childbirth. Let's name the baby. Female, oh, Simona is such an adorable name. We'll go ahead and do that. And you do have your father's last name, so I think that is fine. We're loading the chopper and we're about to head back home. So everyone should be here in just a bit. Well, here we go. 32 from the Bladed Army. Do they all have sniper rifles? Is that accurate? By all of 32 Bladed Army, everyone has a sniper rifle. Oh no. As long as they come through here, it's not a problem. If they start trying to pick us off around corners, then it gets to be a little annoying. Rhodey, I have swapped over to melee gear. So where do we have people standing? That'll be your new spot. I'm gonna make him a breach axe, but that way we have 2 melee blockers to stay at home when we send like 2 away. Okay, so you are gonna try and come through here, but we can fix that. Let's have someone do marksman command. And then Van, we'll have you stand out because you're not like equipped really for military gear. We'll have just kind of like our front line inside. Steven, you can come out. Bart, you can come in. Speedy, you can come in. Okay, so Bart, that'll be your spot. Speedy, that'll be your spot. Oh, Lise, you have a view. That's very strange. Okay, so you guys can chill here. Okay, the corner folks are moving back around, so we'll get some more people up front. Oh, these guys they're trying to come through this corner now. And I'm just moving these people around so that these doors will close because they're trying to get a target. They're trying to get a hit through those doors. So very cheesy, but very effective. Okay, they've been running back and forth, and the only place that they can get a view on us is through this area, so they're gonna have to give up on coming through the sides unless they want to break our walls, which I don't think they're gonna do. Yeah. Had to like see it for himself, and Columbus has gone berserk. Surprised more of them having gone berserk. We have a pretty high chance of scaria. I think it's like 40% right now. Okay, you guys have taken care of yourselves. Well, we took care of most of you. I dismantled our prison when I was kind of like reworking all of this, like all of the greenhouses, and then we are kind of working on getting the greenhouse set up here. It'll be food production. How many hydroponics are we fitting into a greenhouse? 16, so 32. I think you need like 2 hydroponics per colonist, like slightly more than that. So we have 23 people. We would need like 46. So we might need to just set up a couple more greenhouses somewhere else. Maybe we can do this space as a greenhouse. We're running out of space like inside the city. Maybe we like liberate another area. We kind of like do the same thing that we have going on over here where we just like rely on these outer walls. So this is open. This would probably be a good one. Potentially. I'll think about it. Well, it's finally popped up. We have the derelict industrial core. It's the 9th of Jugas, so we've gotten our second greenhouse up. We just went and did like a little raid with the Louie to get some more hydroponics. Where is this? We have received information that an old arc generator site has been taken over by pirates from the Smoky Bandits. The bandits have fortified their position and are using the location as a hideout. Securing the site will allow us to examine the generator for any remaining research data and salvageable arc components. Be prepared for resistance, as the site is likely heavily guarded. Additionally, the site appears to be a mix of old ruins and hastily built bandit encampments. Okay, let's jump to that site. Does it tell us how many bandits there are? It does not seem to tell us. Let's see. The Louis can take 6 people, right? Oh my gosh. Keep getting lost on this map. Okay, so pawns, health, info. That's what we want. 1 pilot, 5 passengers. We have 10 people that we'd probably take, maybe 12. World. We could hoof it. What would it be like to walk there? 2 days. 2 days isn't bad. 2 days there, and then 2 days back. What is at this site? Manhunter, 16 tortoises, possible unknown threat. The Manhunter pack is scary because of the scaria. Yeah, why don't I reorder some jobs and stuff so that it's easier to like find these people, and then we'll get a caravan going. Okay, made adjustments to their job titles. Let's form an old school caravan. Let's grab a couple of our melee folks. Michael, I think you are bonded to Tess, so we won't bring you. Let's send Jared and Rhodey. It'll be kind of like Rhodey's first mission out, especially in his new role. And then Rangers, let's go ahead and not grab everyone. Let's leave Jorn. And Elric has the bad eyes. Reyes, let's grab you. And then travel supplies. Let's grab not any of these fine meals. We'll leave all that at home. Let's just grab like 100, and that's just enough. So we'll do a couple more days. Let's do like 6 days of food. Okay, medicine. I think that's good. Change route. We'll set here. We'll send, and they have formed instantly. They'll be there in a day and a half, so a better speed than I was hoping for. We have a couple melee blockers for the door. We left a couple of our soldiers behind, and then, of course, everyone except like Tess, Malo, and Simona have guns. Why is Simona in the plant pot? Maybe the temp in there is a little bit more comfortable. That's a very interesting choice. It's like someone's doing some baby photos. You know the ones that I'm talking about. Anyhow, we'll come back when we arrive at the Ark unless Randy decides to do something terrible. Well, we've arrived. There are 16 of them. One of them has like a incendiary launcher. No rocket launchers or anything, so that is great. Let's go ahead and do marksman command and combat command. And then do we send you guys in? We could have them go berserk. The berserk will last for 3 hours. That's fine. We'll follow you guys in. Apparently we won't follow you guys in. Okay. Let's maybe start backing up a little bit. There they go. They do have shield belts and shields. Okay, Rhodey's taking some damage. There's the incendiary. Okay, just you? 2 of them up there. They I've got good armor and cover, so let's fix that. Okay, area's safe. Let's go ahead and let's just like put these fires out before they go crazy. Let's get some spots down so people can get tended if we need to tend them. Oh, medical. And Reyes, you are fine. Let's have you. Oh, Reyes has already studied this structure. Well, interesting. Let's have... can someone else study it? Let's have Owen study it. Maybe he can be like a backup for us. Orders will unforbid the things, and then I guess we will deconstruct the steel stuff. Any interesting wrecks on the map? Infantry fighting vehicle wreck. Okay, and then once Owen study that, we can disassemble it for the ARC components. So, not quite exactly what we wanted. Quest active, hidden construction worksite. We've discovered the location of an abandoned construction site rumored to hold the entrance to an ancient city's underground system. A group of guards clad in equipment stolen from an old bunker are stationed there. They appear oblivious to the fact that we've been discovered. Let's jump. Oh, okay. So this is another ancient ruin. I guess we can drop by that on our way home. Rhodey, Berserk Trance, just a few more seconds and then we'll tend you. Oh, I was like, what was that? It was the map render. Okay, got a ton of steel out of that. Got some components. Got a few arc components. Anything else? No, I think that's it. We could hunt these muffalo while we're here, but then we just go straight home. Let's do that. We'll see how many muffalo we can bring home with us. Okay. Okay. Well then, you just like made all of them mad, Reyes. Okay. Let's reform Caravan. Let's head home. Except, do we want to take any prisoners? We don't have a prison set up. Let's get our components. Let's get our muffalo corpses. Oh, we can only carry 2 of them. That doesn't even feel worth it. I guess we'll bring home a little bit of steel. Travel supplies. We'll take any food that they left on the ground. They'll be home in 2 days. Okay. We could check that out. It isn't related to the Ark, though, so I guess we'll just see what else might pop up. Okay, our caravan's been ambushed. It's been a while since I've had an ambush. We're gonna fight. Oh, there are 9 of them. Some of them melee, so not too worried about that. We are still buffed from our previous fight. And we have a mixture of belts, like shield belts and range shield belts. Let's maybe back up and see if we can range them. Oh, this guy had an explosive belt. Caravan battle 1. Let's go ahead and let's get home then. Except travel supplies. Sure, we'll take all that stuff. Did you drop anything interesting? Just a bunch of weapons I don't care about. We'll just go ahead and send you guys. Well, we've exhausted the decam node here. There is another one over here, so we'll eventually build some fortification, some power, and pipeline out to it, but not quite yet. Our caravan just got home. Looks like they are still unloading some things. And what I have noticed is that we can install an automated stoker. Install an automated system for feeding the fuel, keeping the furnace at optimal output with less frequent fueling. Let's go ahead and hit that. It's going to take 400 steel, 8 components. I think we have it. Roddy is hiding in his room. Lame library? What? Oh no, he thinks our library is... Well, it's our research room. He thinks our library is lame. Where can we build a better library? Maybe we'll figure that out for you. We will get you a better library at some point. Let's go ahead and have maybe Dr. Lees start working on this. Prioritize working on the arc reactor. Pigs want shelter. We'll have you for dinner. Okay. And we'll see what this actually does. Dr. Lisa is just about done with this installation, and I realize everyone is kind of upset, and part of the reason is the lame library is part of our ideologian, right? So if we go to needs, lame library, we have a library, but it needs to be decent at least. And so if we take a look at this, we added the cultured meme, so library is required. Oh, a boom rat. Let's go ahead and hunt you. Where do we want to put the library? We have 2 pretty identical rec rooms right there. We have this media room. I bet we could throw the books in the bookshelves in here, and then this could be our new library. We're currently replacing the flooring in our research room with sterile grate tiles, a little cheaper than the regular sterile tiles, and I'm curious if it makes it any cleaner or if it ends up being about the same. Alexandria and Kara, why don't you work on upgrading our library? Oh, okay, so it's got some like metal scaffolding over it now. Downgrade to wood fire, install energy circulators. Arc needs to burn. Oh, okay. So this became available probably because we hit some kind of threshold with the arc. We need to burn 1,500 fuel, or 1,500 more fuel in order to do this next upgrade. Energy circulators that redirect excess heat back into the arc core, amplifying power output with only a slight rise in fuel consumption. Our power output is now up to 6,000. It was like 5,600 before, so this little upgrade, definitely worth it. I have kind of moved our windmills out into the street, or our wind turbines. I don't really enjoy that. Elric, why don't you come out and take care of this boom rat? So I'm hoping we can get to a state where we won't need the wind turbines at all. Elric, do you see it? You do. You're gonna blow up the whole gas station, huh? Don't walk too close. I know you're basically blind. Oh, no. Okay, well, one more arc mission. Sophia, get out of there. Come on, you have no excuse. You can see perfectly fine. One more arc mission down, one more small upgrade complete. I think we're going to call it here for today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.